Okay, where was I? Actually, no, seriously, where was I? Event list. Alright. We're early in the month. Plasma rifle's right around the corner. There wasn't a mission pending.
Commander, we're tracking several reported abductions via the hologlobe. I've got the coordinates locked in.
Okay, this is a slight problem. So, Mexico, China, and France. So... North American continent can handle it. But we've got a bit of a problem elsewhere. If we let China go, China and India are both going to go full panic. If we let France go, only Russia's going to be full panic. I mean, theoretically, because of how I remember this working, even if they go full panic, as long as I can reduce that by the end of the month, I don't lose that country. So, we're going to try to prioritize China. But if the reward's not too good, we could go for France instead. I mean, engineers. Money, well, we did exhaust our supply of money, but we're getting a decent supply on the regular. It's not actually that... So yeah, we're gonna go for China. What kind of team are we looking at here? Also, I should still... No, I don't have the money. Hang on. Let me look at the gray market. I don't have anything damaged. I don't... I'll keep a few of the Exalt basics, but... I mean, these have almost no market value, though, in any case. It looks like I have a lot of Illyrium and alien alloys. You start doing foundry projects, you discover that that disappears real fast. And it looks like I've got a decent supply of UFO flight computers and power sources. You start building firestorms, that disappears real fast. I have the foreknowledge to know that, like... So... Oh... Yeah, no, we'll just hit... We'll do the Chinese defense. What's the... Okay, I'm sorry for being, like, manic over here. What's Asia's benefit? Air and space. I don't know what that does. We actually get the Europe bonus by default, because your starting region, you just get the bonus. Doesn't matter if you have all the countries. So yeah, no, by all metrics, we should intervene in Asia. By all metrics. So be it. I was hoping to make the laser shotgun. That's what I was going back to the shop for, but clearly that's not going to happen. At least not unless I get a mission that pays out, which, like, there's one here, but...
Prepare for deployment.
All the other variables suggest that I should do this instead.
We've gotten several reports indicating that the aliens have stepped up the number of attempted abductions.
Splunk.
This is Big Sky. Strike team has reached the AO. Requesting authorization to deploy.
Solid copy.
Okay, this map is very open, and it can get a little spicy.
Got it covered. Alien object in sight.
Ah, hell. Remember what I just said? And, like, he can't even move now, the Overwatch. That was another change in XCOM 2. If you hit an enemy in Overwatch, it disables the Overwatch. That's not how it works in this game. God, can I even get a shredder that far out? No, I cannot. And if I move him, it's not even an Overwatch concern. If I move him, he can't fire a rocket. It works the same as a sniper rifle. Yeah. Alright. We gotta deal with that cyber disk.
3 seconds. 2 seconds. 1 seconds. 0 seconds. 1 seconds. 0 seconds. 1 seconds. 0 seconds. 1 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 seconds.
now we just wrap it up.
X-ray down.
Thank God for snipers. And I know I'm extremely biased in terms of the utility of snipers. I usually am one.
Good riddance.
What's not to like? Precision, power? Yes, please.
I'm on the move.
So, cyber disk dealt with. Huzzah. Probably gonna be mutons. If they have plasma rifles, I might honestly make a play to grab one of them, because, well, more plasma rifles. For free! Free plasma rifles! Can't argue with free plasma
I'm on it,
rifles.
Commander. Hostile spotted.
No, of course. You know, I have a disproportionate dislike for Seekers, but it's not that they're an immediate threat. Oh, hello! That's kind of a problem. Yeah, you get down low. The guy on the right is probably the most vulnerable, because it would be real easy to flank him. And it just blew both of its movement actions.
Cover the flanks.
Yep, they're actively trying to flank him.
They're flanking my position.
Oh, for fuck's sakes. Goddamned Seekers. Okay, if, and that's a big if, I can plug the casting sectoid. It won't kill the mechtoid, but in addition to losing his shield, he'll take a bunch of damage. Is that the caster? Well, I know one way to find out.
X-ray down.
Yeah, he loses the shield and takes 3 points of free damage. Unfortunately, I did already blow my, I did already blow my headshot ability on the frickin' cyber disk, which wasn't a bad decision. It's just that running into this now kind of sucks.
It is dead.
I don't even know if disabling shot would work. Like, I don't think the thing has to reload. Like, yeah, it's not even letting me shoot at that. Well, actually, it's not letting me shoot at the mechtoid at all. Alright. That's not cool.
Location confirmed.
Okay, so I could get a free shot at the sectoid. I can't pair it with running gun, so I wouldn't be able to, like, move again after that. And rapid fire's not going to take out that mechtoid with the amount of health it currently has.
Roger, Dodger.
So it's time to give my bro up front a little bit of chemical assistance.
Cover going out.
Fog's rolling in. He's going for a flank on the assault. I fucking knew he'd try that. There wasn't much other choice. That could be a kill right there. That's annoying. Sectoids, they're fucking shenanigans. That's an adequate 2-hit chance. What do we have for the other one? Because I want to...
I'm all over.
What? Not you! Fuck. Did the job anyways, at least. Did he just, like, move into... Yeah, he did. Alright, well then. Here, have one standard shot. This one's yours. This is for you. This is also for you.
Hostile pacified.
4 shots, 1 turn. This is why I built the character this way. I got the free shot when he got within range. I then got a standard shot, and I got the other thing.
Running.
4 shots, 1 turn, no waiting.
I'm on the move.
Zhang needs a reload.
I am ready.
And my sniper needs to reposition.
Rolling out.
Somewhere where they're actually of use.
They're repositioning on us. Got the goods.
Hey, can you please vaporize that thing?
I'm being flanked.
They have me flanked. They're trying to flank us. Oh, I missed my mark.
Everlastingly frustrating. Seriously, you missed 2 42% chances? Why do I even bother?
Oh yeah.
He just, like, froze in midair. Where's my medic? He already used his... Yeah, he already used his turn. Fuck. Where's this other pod?
Rolling out. Hostile spotted.
Mutons. I'm still packing the light plasma rifles.
Moving to designated coordinates.
Damn, that was close.
Yeah, if this was a higher difficulty, he'd basically be dead. He's got 3 mutons, and they have no one else to shoot but him. And no, he's only at half cover, to boot. Make matters even worse.
On my way. Rub some dirt on it, you wimp.
Horrible medical advice. You know that cover that you guys have? I'm not happy with it. Catch.
All special.
I need ammo conservation. Use those 2 shots, and
reloading.
now... Why not? Goodbye.
Toasted. Moving out. Let's do this.
Critical! Alright, he's still salvageable.
Getting there now. Walk it off.
They're both exposed. We gotta do something. You have a crazy amount of movement. Let's use that
Moving to firing position.
because of the light armor.
Running. Visual on the goods.
Finish him!
Toasted.
Heading out. Roger that.
When he peeks, he gets popped. Good hit.
Aye, aye.
Yeah, no, he's out of this fight.
Headed there now.
I don't think the sniper's gonna have a clear line of sight. Nope.
On task.
I can either have her hunker down or get her to full cover. The latter feels like it's probably the better option. Or I could take a really risque coin toss. Let's do that!
Tell him if you don't hit him, taken care of.
Chalk up another one.
2 coin tosses at just under 50%. And hope that RNGesus is not feeling vengeful. It worked.
We will be in touch, Commander.
Right, Europe is a little panicked right now. Hopefully we can resolve that by the end of the month. I mean, we're gonna have 6 satellites. We'll be like 3 away from just having total global coverage. Son of a bitch. Fucking exalt. Alright, let's tune up our soldier that we're sending on that mission. Gonna be Geronimo again. Or is she wounded? No, she's wounded. Great. Who's our substitute assault? Heather Ellis. Gunner! Okay, yeah, I was like, where's the plasma pistol from the sectoid I captured? No, we consumed that when we researched it, so I'd have to have bag myself another sectoid, which I haven't, so it is what it is. No, why do you... Not that one, give me the assault. That's better. Need to get that chitin plating. Hell, I need to get extra utility space.
France. Additional workshop online.
Now, I'm not sure...
The new engineers arrived this morning, Commander.
I'm sure the more savvy
Always
XCOM
glad
players
to
would
have more
probably
help down here.
be like screaming at me, but I'm not sure if like 4 workshops is worth it. I don't know if there's like a breakpoint that requires 4. It just becomes a sort of routine because again, you arrange these things in like stacks, and pretty much everything else requires at least a stack of 4. Like, I know this steam could be used for like another thermal generator, but we're gonna just be tucking another Illyrium one under the first one, and then that's going to be another satellite nexus, and then this uplink is fully expendable. Like, that was a stopgap temporary solution. But, like, I could have, instead of, like, sticking the cybernetics lab over here, stuck it under the workshop over here, and put the genetics lab under the laboratory. But I'm used to building 4 of these. If I do a bit of digging later, find out, like, exactly how many you need, I'll get back to you. But I just build 4. So I am.
Excavation complete.
Sure. I don't know why Japan wants thin men. That's 60, which means that theoretically I could get that shotgun. The scatter laser. I literally just saw it. There it is. Here's the problem with, like, conceptually a scatter laser. You mean a flashlight? Because, like, if a laser spreads out, it's not a laser anymore. Fortunately, I think we only had one of those as well, so the one that we had probably just got used up in research, which is unfortunate, but also not unexpected. Right, let's get some autopsies done.
This unit appears to be a drone, which is similar to the military drones we are familiar with. This particular example seems to have the ability to repair damaged equipment. Dr. Shen and I believe it should be possible to capture and repurpose these for our own use in the field. We were only able to recover the suit's central core, although the pilot's corpse also survived intact. The armor itself is quite interesting. The design is highly responsive while still providing extraordinary strength.
Okay, so unlike lasers, where you get the, I think the scatter laser... No, wasn't the scatter laser its own thing? Like, I know we had to research the heavy one and the sniper. I think one of those, like, had the scatter laser, like, bundled into it. With plasma, you have to research each and every single one individually. The cannon is different from the heavy sniper, and then the shotgun version is the alloy cannon, which isn't even a plasma weapon, technically. You know what, I will finally get around to the Outsider Shard. It's only going to be 2 days. Let's advance the narrative.
There you are.
Tactical. Do we have an Eagle over these coordinates?
Recon satellite Delta 2 is just coming into line of sight. Now, sir. Coming on screen.
Nothing.
No, that's impossible. I know it's there.
Switch to thermal.
Hello.
Give me subsurface.
Zoom in enhance cliche again.
Reestablish comms with all available ground.
Think of what we might find once we get inside that facility. Imagine what they might be doing down there.
I'm sure we'll find out soon enough.
Okay, we found it. Now how do we get inside?
I thought you'd never ask.
Why is this video so jittery? Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
We're confident that you will handle this matter with discretion.
Exalt, always making things difficult. More difficult than they need to be. Oh no, we do have a plasma rifle free. Hello, baby. Alright, you're gonna be the arc thrower guy. Well, actually, no, I don't have a spare nanovest. Money's actually a concern, despite all I've been earning. It was the 6 satellites I got overboard, like, trying to fill up all of the satellite capacity I had. That was probably a mistake. At a higher difficulty, I'd be regretting that decision. No doubt. I should have toned it back a little bit, you know, take my own advice. Because now I'm literally waiting for the next month before I'm going to have the, you know, be able to do anything, basically. And who do we want to elevate to a higher position? We got this lower assault. They do tend to have a higher mortality rate. It would have to be assault or support. I don't have like spare heavy or sniper laser weapons, so it makes the most sense to run the assault or the support class, because they can actually use the guns that I have in surplus. And I need to get that extra soldier slot, but again, I don't have the money! 6 satellites! But that's my point. Like I said, a higher difficulty, that would have been like a potentially game-ending mistake. But you don't realize that until...
Sweep indicates an Exalt cell operating within France. Once Strike 1 is in position to provide an escort, our operative can complete the operation.
I hate this map. I've had bad experiences on this map, Pull. Well, we got a plasma rifle, like a proper plasma rifle for this
Our
run.
operative was in position to transmit the data they'd acquired when Exalt forces moved into their AO. The encoder is currently shielding our transmitter's position, but if Exalt manages to hack the encoder, they'll be able to locate the transmitter. If they hack both, any hope we had of recovering the data intact will be lost. New objective received.
It's only our second Exalt battle, so I'm not even sure if they're going to be upgraded to lasers. It'd be kind of goofy if they're not, seeing as I'm already a plasma, but I have... some of my investments have paid off, let's just put it that way.
Heading out.
Now, I want you in a position where you can pull the plug on Exalt should the need arise.
Roger, Dodger. Let's do this.
Orders confirmed. On the move.
I'll have you support the sniper. They're still not in, like, my final position for them. I feel like this is going to activate a pod.
Running.
On the move.
Looks like Exalt deployed a series of communications relays in the area. If our operative can get close enough and access the relay using the encryption keys they acquired from Exalt's data, they should be able to temporarily disrupt the enemy's comm network.
On the move.
Okay, now I am actually sort of wondering, where the fuck is Exalt?
Let's do this.
Running.
You'd be forgiven for getting the impression that they don't know we're here or that we're doing anything.
What was that sound?
Commander, Exalt forces are in position to hack the encoder. If we don't secure that equipment, they'll be able to locate the transmitter. Commander, we've got multiple hostiles inbound on Strike 1's position. Enemy reinforcements are closing in.
I'm on the move. I've got a visual.
Yep, they're still using ballistics. How about that? Oh crap, two pods? That's not great. That's a lot of Exalt. That's my concern, that it's a lot of Exalt. Who's our best hit chance? But we want to get the guys off of the thing if we can. Let's kill their guns.
Enemy communications are down. That should keep Exalt busy for a while.
Honestly, that I could just use the laser pistol and save the shotgun ammo.
X-ray down.
That was just an execution.
I'm on the move. Heading there now. Target's still up.
Target confirmed.
Moving to position. Shot failed to connect.
They all have to reload.
have eliminated the target.
And you get to fire twice. Let's hit the other 68. Maybe we get lucky.
Kill confirmed. That's affirmative. Got something over here.
Turn them down.
Let's cripple their guns a second time, because why not? I did also sort of overextend my assault.
Disrupted the enemy communications network. It'll take some time for them to get it running again.
Lots of shifty little booties. Okay,
Missed the target.
such is life.
On the move. X-ray neutralized.
Oh, that is a lousy two-hit chance. Tell you what, go on Overwatch. If any of them break cover, go ham.
Moving to firing position. Moving out. Target eliminated.
Commander, Exalt almost has control of the encoder. If we don't stop them now, they'll be able to locate the transmitter. We have to get moving.
Oh, nice shot. Fell a bit short of the damage needed, but still, nice shot.
They're repositioning on us.
Did bro just stop in the middle of the... He did!
Commander, we've got additional Exalt forces moving on the AO.
Great, just when I thin out the first two pods, they throw in more.
On the move.
Affirmative. My gun is empty. Reloading.
Moving. Kill confirmed.
Really?
Damn it.
Nothing can ever be easy.
He's down. X-ray down.
There's still plenty of the assholes to deal with. Bro, just use both his movement. Oh,
ET's trying to crawl up my
ET's
flank.
trying to crawl up my flank!
They're repositioning on us.
good thing we're wearing carapace armor. No, no, who's the heavy that just shot me? Yeah, that one. Show him what a late-game plasma rifle looks like.
He's down. Got no ammo.
I will take care of it. The target is still standing.
Yeah, no shit, the target is still standing.
Heading to that location.
Let's see if you get a lucky crit.
Target eliminated. Out of ammo here.
Tired of that asshole just sitting back there anyway.
That's affirmative.
Moving. Fire in the hole. Shot wide.
Oh, you ran in view of the sniper. Not smart.
Oh, damn it.
Be less not smart if she hit her target.
Watch the sides! I'm under fire!
It looks like this is the last of the hostile reinforcements, Commander. We just need to hold out a little longer.
He was gonna run to that for cover, but I got a unit there, so he couldn't do it. I guess Exalt went for a quantity over quality strategy. Ow.
Roger, tracking.
Give him the business.
Hostile pacified.
And let's make it so that they can't
Going
shoot.
for the kill.
Again.
Time to motor.
That should throw them off. It will take Exalt's people some time to get their communications back up and running.
Solid copy.
Just trying to reduce the likelihood that they end up a one-tap.
Let's rock.
You have an angle on several of them. Let's take advantage of that.
Out of the game. I am all
Okay.
out. Shot wide.
Back online.
Suppose that doesn't require them to reload their weapons.
ET's trying to crawl up my
Bro
flank.
just sacrificed his high ground.
Need to find some new cover.
A lot of our units are kind of desperate for a reload. It's of some concern.
Good to go.
Back in.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Here's the problem. I get another.
Out of the game.
Jackass. I'm just doing what you Nimrods did the last time. Constantly healing up just to make myself harder to kill.
Reloading now.
Please make this count. Well, it's better than nothing.
Watch the flanks, they're moving! X-rays coming in from the side! They're coming over here!
Why wouldn't you shoot the flanked unit? Bro, is that really the tack you're going for?
Oh,
Alright,
yeah.
I was just wondering.
On my way.
Moving to position.
Pew!
Damn it. Hoorah!
I will take care of it.
Headed there now.
Subduing target.
Exalt's forces are willing to resort to such extreme measures to avoid being taken alive?
That's it, Commander. The transmitter is secure, and it looks like that was the last of Exalt's forces in the area. Excellent work.
Yeah, he dosed himself rather than being captured. I guess you can't say they lack resolve.
Intel decrypted. Possible Exalt base locations narrowed.
It's not in Japan. You hear that? We found out it's not in Japan. We have not been betrayed by glorious Nihon.
Commander, we have multiple reports of new abductions in progress. The locations are marked on the hologlobe.
India, the United Kingdom. This is bad across the board. This is going to put a bunch of them into the red. We should go for the one that is, like, already going to be red. So, like, United Kingdom, because I think if they end up with more panic after they're already red, that, like, is an immediate cutoff. Like, we're going to end up with problems with India as well, but... I don't know. I'm going to save, be a new video, we'll see how this shakes down.